Ladies and gentlemen, Hindi is our national language. I'll repeat that. Hindi is our national language. With pride, we're going to do this show to support the Hindi movement in Hindi. So, अब पेश करता है यदि हफ्ता जो था नहीं. I think it's better we stick to English. It's called the week that wasn't. Last week, in fact, we should call this show Last Week That Wasn't because it's always last week news. Last week, 78,025 people waved the tricolour simultaneously in Bhojpur, Bihar, breaking a record that was set in Pakistan 18 years ago. It's a world record. But what the hell were people doing waving the tricolour in Pakistan? No, but it's a great feat. It's a great feat. 78,025 Biharis working in unison together. First time, by the way, ever. Ever. India has suspended tourist visas issued to Chinese nationals in wake of China's reluctance to allow over 20,000 Indian students to return to China. So for now, India is out of bounds for Chinese tourists. That is, except those Chinese tourists, with guns who keep crossing our borders, going in and out. Those guys continue. Ukrainian President Zelensky says whoever started this war will also be able to end it. I mean, is there anyone, anywhere in the world who doesn't know who started this war? UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson was in India last week and it seems like he enjoyed himself immensely in India. But now he has a unique problem. He's running out of countries to visit in order to avoid going back to Britain. It's an old statesman trick. Don't go back to home country. Stay far away. All good. According to a recent study, diabetes and stress are the leading cause of heart attacks in 2022. Isn't this great news, folks? We are no longer dying because of COVID. Great news. Great news. Rishabh Pant was fined 100% of his match fee for calling his batters back and allegedly attempting to intimidate the umpires. When asked to explain his behavior, a teammate said, "Arey yaar, he's from Delhi." And that makes sense. Macron became the first French president in over 20 years to win a second term. Of course, France had a record high of blank votes or no votes given at all. So in a sense, France voted for Macron over Le Pen, but still didn't vote for democracy as a concept. Think about it, folks, to win an election where nobody voted. Are we talking about France or Russia? Lots more coming up, but first the headlines. Prashant Kishor ditched by Congress. Elon Musk buys Twitter. And Emmanuel Macron wins France. People, before we get into the show, I was in a meeting with the Foreign Office. Don't ask me why. But we were discussing the fact that should we send troops to Ukraine? And we've decided instead of troops, we'll be sending buckets to bring some fuel back. Because I can't afford it, yaar. 120, 125, 135. I mean, there's no point here. Numbers aren't enough. We don't have enough numbers to match what's going to happen. So it's really pointless. Oh, wait. We are getting another channel's feed. And they called us idiots, scoundrels, cheaters. They called us all kinds of names. But we have the results, ladies and gentlemen. We have the results. We have the figures. And figures don't lie. Numbers don't lie. And don't show me the figures, Neeraj. Neeraj, don't show me the figures. I know these figures by heart. I know them during breakfast, during lunch, and during dinner. I don't need to see any figures. And we are, as I can tell you right now that I know from memory, we are 198,000 times more than the next news channel. Put them all on! Put them all on! On kar dijiye sabko. What do they have to say? Where's their voice now? Come on, speak up! Speak up! I can't hear you! I can't hear you, news channels! I can't hear what you're saying! Speak to me! Speak to me! Give me an answer! Jawab kahan hai?
Sir, they are on commercial break.
Oh! You see everybody, you see what they're doing? They are so scared, these news channels. They are so scared. They're scared of the ratings, the scorecards, the truth. They've cut 2 commercials.
Yes, that's the reason.
That's the reason. That's the bloody reason. That's the reason. We are number one. Number one. Number one. We have no idea whether money changed hands or how this has happened. I don't understand how parallel news channels can run at the same time, different people at the same time. It's not making any sense to me. I'm going to investigate this matter. But in the meantime, here's our top story. Poll strategist Prashant Kishor, also known as PK, according to Raju Hirani, this week declined to join the Congress a day after party president Sonia Gandhi, yes, She is the party president. It's not clear why and how, but she is. Invited him to join the party as part of an empowered group. Joining us to discuss what happened is alleged spokesperson for Prashant Kishor, Mr. Kishor Prashant. Amazing. Again, only us. Mr. Kishor Prashant.
Happy to be there. There is a definite commonality between your ideology and my ideology. So I am eager and overjoyed to have this discussion with you.
Yes. Just to remind people that this is not Prashant Kishor, it's Kishor Prashant, pretending to be Prashant Kishor. What ideology?
You are obviously someone who exercises and does workouts on a regular basis.
I guess you've seen my abs, because I haven't. Yeah, but what's that got to do with anything?
Hence, as per my understanding and assessment of the situation, you strongly believe in the six-pack and we strongly believe in IPAC.
Right. Okay, it's going to be one of those kids. Okay. So after being with the BJP, with the JDU, with the Congress, the YSR Congress, the AAP, Trinamool, DMK, and apparently you were flirting with TRS as we speak, you then went back to the Congress party.
In a manner of speaking, after due consideration individually and collectively, we decided that it would be best to follow the example and mirror the behavior of our good friend while jumping from one party to another.
And this good friend is?
This good friend and fellow party hopper. Have a look.
Neither of these two people drink. Don't call them to parties. Waste of time. So coming back to the Congress, what happened there? I mean, could you not get along with the Gandhis? What's the inside track?
This is not even an issue. It is not like what you people think it is. It is far more complex and complicated, perplexing and intricate. But I will try and simplify and explain the ABC of the issue.
The ABC of the issue.
Yes. If A person and B person comes to you saying that X party needs help to beat Y party, but A person from X party refuses to give you a free hand to beat Y party, although A party has already accepted that B person cannot win without C person's contribution, then how can D person accept what A person and B person are saying about X party and Y party, about SG, RG, PG and GOP? Then what is the point?
And this is why the Congress threw him out. You know, I mean really, this is not going to be fun. So tell me, what is the point?
The point is that we have been trying to find out if there is a political formation to stop this decomposition with some imposition of some composition of people with some disposition under the supposition of some interposition and create a juxtaposition with a position to put together a strong opposition.
People are drinking again in parties across India. What are you talking about?
We came up with some recommendations, some accommodation, some reconditions, some reconciliations, modifications that could be put together to save this 137-year-old party.
Arey Bhaijan, what is the problem with this 137-year-old party in simple words?
The problem with this 137-year-old party is that it is also run by a 137-year-old committee.
That's not a complete exaggeration. Maybe 2 or 3 years. But what about the core leadership?
What about the core leadership?
I mean, I can say this, I don't know, do they have to go?
See, it is not in our purview to make those kind of comments. It is up to the party to make those decisions. All I want to say is that we had hoped that we could do something dramatic, something that we could not do during BJP 2014, Bihar 2015, Amrinder Singh 2017, Jagan Reddy 2017, Delhi Assembly 2020, West Bengal elections 2021.
What is it? What are you talking about? That Prashant Kishor wanted to do that Namo, Mamta or Sonia would not let him do?
Become Prime Minister of India himself.
What rubbish. Come on, he wants to become the Prime Minister. So takes this long route of going to every party and helping them win. 32 parties and 60 years later, this is the route. Even I could come up with a better idea than that. Stop wasting my time. Whoever wrote that sketch should be barred from television. I've been seeing that every episode. And we all know who it is. We all know who it is. The finger of suspicion points to one man. Show a picture, please, Mohit. That's the man. That's the man. Speaking of great people, let's talk about the sale of Twitter to Elon Musk. And to explain the whole thing to us is a guy who may be the CEO. I'm not 100% sure because we don't have a good research team. We had two, but they both got COVID and we've never seen them again. Chirag Agarwal may or may not be the CEO of Twitter. He's going to explain to us the repercussion of this sale. Let's understand what goes into all this. Chirag, hello, and your reaction to Elon Musk buying Twitter.
I said thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, I was worried that Twitter would land up like Kingfisher.
Kingfisher.
without any buyers. So great that this happened. Plus now we can welcome all our banned users back.
Yeah, that's exactly what I would like to get into because Elon has spoken about, free and fair platform, etc. So who can we expect back on Twitter under Elon Musk's watch?
Well, Tucker Carlson is back. I mean, the guy's first name sounds like a gali, but freedom of expression.
Yes. In case you didn't understand, his first name is Tucker. Which is a strange name in India. I don't know if that works. We say trucker to people who drive slowly in highways. Good. What else? Who else, rather?
Although I'm a Democrat supporter, I felt Donald Trump was unfairly targeted.
You're probably the only Democrat in the history of America who feels that way. So Donald Trump is back on Twitter.
Yes, all Trumps are welcome. The more the merrier.
It's interesting. I think that's, I suppose, fair. What about Putin?
100% allowed, though his case was different.
Why would you say his case is different?
Every time he doesn't get his way, he invades a nearby country, so...
For the greater good. Okay, I get that.
Yes, more for that than freedom of expression.
Okay, I got it. So more of that than freedom of expression per se. Okay, any problems with the lifting of bans, but anybody that's not got it?
Just one. One person's a problem.
Oh, there is one person. Who is that person?
Kangana.
Come again? Kangana? Our Kangana?
Yes, we can't get her back.
What? But that's racist, bhai.
No, that is not the case.
Then it's sexist, it's misogynistic, it's anti-Indian, it's anti-woman, it's anti-progress.
No, that is not the problem. It is different.
I can't understand you. You can't negotiate your way out of this. What is the problem? Why have you kept the ban on Kangana?
Whatever she tweets, autocorrect is not able to correct it. She has caused the system malfunction.
I see. For example, yeah.
It's more like a jumbled script, like Manakarnika.
Oh, right. It's a bit like our writer in his script. Also banned, hopefully for life. But thank you for that. Oh, 1 second, guys. Again, oh, this is unbelievable. Again, they've come through onto our channel. Forget the news channels. Forget the news channels, ladies and gentlemen. We've destroyed them. We've obliterated them. We've eaten and swallowed them. We've spat them out. We've vomited on them. We've roasted them. We've toasted them. We've had buffet with them. Now I have our latest rating. We are higher. Get this straight, guys. Get this straight. I want everyone to hear this. India, you hear this. Nepal, you also hear. China, you hear this. We are higher than the IPL figures. Higher than the IPL figures. That's right. Bigger than the IPL. We've reached that point. Higher than the IPL. Hip hip!
Hooray, hooray!
Hip hip!
Hooray, hooray!
Hip hip!
Hooray, hooray!
Hip hip!
Hooray, hooray!
Let's see what they have to say.
Figures.
Yeah, I got the figures. Don't show me the figures. Show me the figures again. Let's see what they have to say. What do you have to say now, news channels? What do you have to say for yourselves? Talk back to me. Say something. Spit it out. Speak. Let's hear you. Let's hear it from you. You called us names. You called us things. You accused us of so many things. Where are you now?
Sir, they are on commercial break.
You see? What is your name?
Irene.
Who cares? You see, we've scared them into commercials. They've run away. They have nothing to show but commercials. You see what we've done?
That is actually the reason they have cut to commercials.
That is the reason. We've destroyed them. We've destroyed them. There is no competition. You're finished. There's only me. There's only me. Hip hip.
Hooray!
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 Well, he's bragging. They have lots of commercials. We also have 1 or 2 commercials. We'll go to our 1 or 2 commercials while they play the whole war of commercials for their show. Because their show is all about commercials. We don't have commercials, but we have 1 or 2 commercials. These are the commercials. Then we'll come back. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. And don't forget to say hi. Okay, welcome back to the week that wasn't. All the clothes the anchor is wearing, I speak in third person, is because we are selling these clothes as well to raise funds for the show to continue. So this tie, for example, is on sale. You get the shirt free with the tie. You also get the mic with the suit. So think about it. Mic with a suit, nobody else gets that. You look important in all cocktail parties. Wherever you go in the world, you'll be talking to your chest. It's a sign of greatness. Hi, how? What's up? What are you doing? Okay, speaking of great people, best friend of comedian Chris Rock and Messiah of Peace, Will Smith, was in India. That's not the joke. Apparently, he was here to meet Sadhguru. Now, off the record, it's alleged that Sadhguru was actually more comfortable with a Zoom call. We are men of peace, yeah. You can chat with us. We can understand philosophy. Where discourse is always welcome. Banter, theek hai. But let's keep it civil. Not all these American beatings and all. It's very bad. Oh My Dog, folks, is Sarov Shanmugam's debut movie. And it's a beautiful story about a boy and his dog. Beautiful bonding. Meanwhile, in other parts of India where riots took place, the narrative is about older boys and their gods. Totally different. Totally different. Totally different. But same endings. German State Secretary Joachim Flassbarth, on a 2-day visit to India, apparently said that Germany wants a broader partnership with India. You know, like Russia has? Not clear. It's not a clear thing. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, who was in Washington, met the World Bank president and told him times are really bad, so please help countries in need, countries like Sri Lanka and Pakistan. This translates into you please help them so we don't have to help them. We got enough problems. Like metro is not working, Nirmala ji, I know you're in finance, but they promised me 2020, 2021 or 2022 aa gaya. Now tell me when are we going to get this metro? Meantime, metro shoes is great. They're doing well. I am a big fan of metro shoes. Okay, France re-elected Emmanuel Macron as president for the second term this week, defeating his rival Marine Le Pen, and most of Europe breathed a sigh of relief that the far right had been kept out of power. However, only by a very small margin. So to understand the mood in France, let's go straight to Paris. Yeah, that's right, I speak French. Let's go to Paris and talk to local political observer, Jean-Louis Zecaloon. Jean-Louis Zecaloon?
Oui, bonjour, bonsoir. Please speak a little loud, I cannot hear.
That's not a French accent. I don't know what that is. But I just mentioned metro shoes in the Colaba area. You get these accents from the foreigners who are walking around there. It's all types, all types. Sir, don't mind, but you don't look French at all.
Pardonnez-moi, excusez-moi, qu'est-ce que c'est?
Yeah, Google French is available, bro. I can do that too. I mean, I can just get online right now. And may I say, that's a Maharashtrian accent.
What rubbish, rubbish. Merci beaucoup. Parlez-vous français, s'il vous plaît? Comment allez-vous? Voulez-vous? Kababé, Louis Vuitton, Céline Dion, Terminor, Dafounoise, Coquevrier, pâté de foie gras, cordon bleu, Sauvignon blanc.
Okay, humor me. Just say, Kasakai Paris.
Kasakai, Maharashtra.
Maharashtra. I'm proven. Done. Anyway, so your name is Jean-Louis Eau de Cologne. Funny name.
Oui. The name is Jean-Luc Eau de Cologne because I was born in Cologne in Germany.
My God, I really don't know what accent this is. Looks like you were born during the French occupation 300 years ago.
I did not hear what you said.
It's all right. I was just being mean. Please, you were saying...
Yeah. So, as I was saying, my name is Jean-Luc Eau de Cologne. My younger brother is called Jean-Luc Eau de Toilette.
You all want to know why you even bring this up about your younger brother. It's got nothing to do with the script. So why Eau de Toilette?
Because he was born in toilette.
As was this show. And that's where it belongs. Now, I can think of many other names with O where I think your jokes will be appreciated.
Really? What's the other name? What name, eh?
Like, oh no, oh dear, oh God, oh bloody hell, oh shut up.
Pardonnez-moi, but I don't get your joke.
I don't get it. Right, didn't go anywhere. Let's talk about Emmanuel Macron's win. That's why you're here.
Oui, he wins. And the right wing does not win.
Yeah, that's exactly the point here. So why do you think the right wing did not win?
That is because the right wing could not write.
What? Why?
Because Le Pen ran out of the ink.
Oh, you meant right. I couldn't understand what you were saying because of the double accent. French translating to Marathi translating back into English, and then it's going all over the place. So do you think Macron in a second term will be good for France?
Oui, he is good. Macron is good for the France.
Why do you say that?
Oui, he is good. He is good for happiness.
What did you say?
Happiness. Everybody happy.
It's one word. Don't break it up. Happiness. When you break it up, you know what it sounds like? You don't need language and culture and all this to understand that.
You're not understanding English, nincompoopy, fait accompli, anti-gravity, stupidity, inhumanity, profanity, fleur-de-lis, Grand Prix.
At least you pronounce it pre and not. Okay, let's get back to Macron.
Macron is good. He's good for economy.
Yeah, but how?
It's good for economy, autonomy, bonhomie, and gastronomy.
And Marie Le Pen?
Ah, see, bad, 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 bad.
Very bad. Why?
You know motto la France, motto de France?
Liberty, equality, fraternity.
Oui, 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 motto France, liberté, égalité, fraternité. But Marie Le Pen, motto insanité, calamité, tragédie.
Right. Okay. That's all you have to say? Is that it?
Oui, 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 oui. Oui, 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 oui.
Okay, can you just, since you're French, can you just sing the French national anthem?
French national. Jai Jai Maharashtra Mazar. Jai Jai Maharashtra Mazar.
Did you say Jai Jai Maharashtra? How dare you come on this show? This internationally recognized political show and do regional politics out here. Okay, let's move on, folks. I apologize. It's just, we have to all the time. Will Smith was in India, so let's meet his liaison officer. This is true. This is really him, the guy, the liaison officer, Smith charges. Rock D'Souza, who's in charge of his itinerary. Let's go to him right now. Hi, Rock. Same name as Chris, coincidentally?
Not at all. My name is Rock. His name is Chris.
Yeah, but it's the same. Okay, please tell us then, why did Will Smith come to India? Was it to meet Sadhguru, as people are saying?
Well, he was looking for peace, tranquility, understanding his karmic footprint, his karmic expressions.
Will Smith.
No, Sadhguru. Will Smith was here to invest in a retail business.
Rock. Come on, you can be honest with us. Will Smith is obviously in a horrible, dark place.
You mean Marol? He went there by accident.
I apologize to the people of Marol. All right? This is not correct. I've never been to Marol, so I can't verify anything, but I do apologize. Come on, people come to India from foreign shores to find inner peace, Rock. That's what they do.
He got the opposite of that.
Opposite?
We sent him on a Kandivali bound local train in second class compartment in the peak hours, man.
Wow, who organized this? Chris Rock. So now he knows what Chris Rock felt like.
Precisely. But I will let you in on a secret.
Please say.
He was here for many different things.
That's what I'm asking you. So it wasn't about searching for himself, tranquility, peace, all that. What is the reason?
That's a stupid thing to say, man. You can't get lost from yourself. You're always with you.
Yes, you are always with you. Okay, so you seem to imply that he was here on a more professional reason.
Absolutely. He was here to make a movie.
Make a movie?
I should say, remake a movie.
Is it one of the old gems?
Yeah, man. Men in Black.
I love Men in Black. I see.
It has to be adapted, localized, contemporized, and given a Indian flavor.
Wow, that's great. So what is the title now in India?
Men in Saffron. Government approved.
Will they be fighting?
By the way, we are looking for locations at Jahangirpuri. Ruins, destructions, broken things.
I'll help you. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. You can park only on even days. So I'm just warning you about that.
All right, done.
Okay, enough of all that. We've had a very horrible show as usual. But before we end, this guy wants to come back for some reason. And quite frankly, he's good. So let's hear what he has to say. Ladies and gentlemen, look at our happy faces. Look at the people in our studio. Look how happy everybody is. We have been vindicated.
Yes.
And I'll tell you something more. I'll tell you something special. Forget the news channels. Forget cricket. Our ratings are so high. They are so high that our collections have outstripped RRR. Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Hooray!
They have also outstripped KGF by 1,700 crores. Hip hip.
Hey,
Hip hip.
Sir,
Yep.
sir, TV doesn't have connections.
Yes, precisely. We are breaking new ground, shattering the glass ceiling. Gone where no man has gone before. The first in space, the first to discover America, the first to discover Peru, a cure for cancer, vaccine for pandemic, peace in Ukraine. Where are the dissenters now? Why can't I hear them? Neeraj, why can't I hear them? Where are they? Why don't they speak? Those dumb mouths, why aren't they open? Say something to me. Hai koi jawab? Kuch to bol do. We are here, we are listening.
Sir, the television is not really an interactive medium in that sense.
Don't blame science. Never blame technology.
Yes.
Why are they silent? Cat got your tongue. Nothing to say. No counterpoint. Where's all that noise? Where are all those critics? Where? I'll say it in Bengali. Where?
Sir,
Can you please tell me?
Sir, they've all gone on commercials.
Always commercials. All rubbish. You can't hide behind your commercials forever. RRR, face me! We have destroyed you! Come on! KGF, face me! We have destroyed you! Stop hiding! We will find you! We will expose you! We expose everybody! I'm sorry I had to spit there,
Sir.
but it happens from time to time because I tell the truth.
Sir.
I speak the truth.
Sir.
And I listen to the truth.
Sir.
And I tell you the truth.
Sir,
It's
sir.
only truth.
Sir, you can stop now.
Why?
Now we have gone to commercial break.
The question psychologists ask, and this goes back to Jung back in the day, is that why do people shout and scream so much? And the reason is always because, and it's always this answer, because they are lonely. People are lonely. They need to be hugged at night. They need to be cuddled. They need to have their head brushed and pressed. They need to be pulled to the bosom and given a jappi and a happi and that kind of thingy. So if you know people like this who need some love, go out and do the right thing. Make India a happy place once again. Make India happy. This is my message to everybody out there. So less people shout and scream. Not just on television, but in the banks, in the post office, on the roads, while driving, in the trains, in the buses, on the highway, on trees, outside the religious places, inside the religious places. Of course, inside the religious places, you should let them shout. Otherwise, what's the problem? Hey, Madhosh, idiot! Sorry, you forgot to get me out. Coffee. Have a good day. Pakar liya. Pakar liya.
It's time for your meditation.
Come on, let's start.
All right, done. काहीतरी त्याने एक ॲडलिप घेतलं.
You are strongly say beautiful.
We can roll.